everyone, this is Sarah Storr, NAU's Graduate Support Librarian. I want to give you a quick overview today of Grammarly. Grammarly is a new tool that we have available for our grad students. I want to show you how it works and what it can do for your students. Grammarly lets users check their documents for grammar issues, spelling errors. It can even help with some plagiarism issues that might come up. When a student logs into Grammarly, they're taken to this dashboard where they can upload their content or copy and paste it directly into Grammarly to have it checked. I'm going to click on this new icon here to get started. So like I said, a student can upload a file if they've written a paper. Grammarly will add the text to this window directly. You can also just copy and paste text into this window, which is what I'm going to do right now. I've just I've pasted the text of a discussion post that I wrote in D2L here. So Grammarly scans my document. If it finds any issues, it underlines them on the left side of the screen, and then on the right side of the screen, you'll see the suggestions or the comments that Grammarly makes as regards the writing. So here it would like me to add a comma. This comment is telling me that I have used the word special perhaps a little too often here. And here I'm being told that this is the passive voice. If I click on that passive voice comment, I'll get more information about what the passive voice is, some suggestions about writing in a more active voice. If we look on the left side of the screen, if we click on this pen icon, we can see what Grammarly is checking. So it's looking for spelling, grammar, punctuation, sentence structure, and style. If we wanted a document to not look at, to not check for grammar, for instance, we can toggle those sliders and turn those on and off depending on what we'd like Grammarly to check for. We're also able to tell Grammarly if we want it to recognize that we should be writing in a specific style or for a particular audience so that it can come up with additional suggestions for us. So there's academic writing, business writing, technical, medical, creative, and then casual writing. So those are all options that students can choose as well. I've left mine at general for now. I mentioned earlier that Grammarly also offers some plagiarism assistance. I'm going to click on my home and I'm going to go to this thesis statements document that I've uploaded. Oh, and I should add, the plagiarism checker can be turned off and on just by clicking on that magnifying glass section. So this is a document that I've copied and pasted into Grammarly. Issues that Grammarly has found, again, are underlined in the text on the left and then explained in the suggestions on the right. I'm going to turn, let's see. Okay, so when I scroll down, if I see the magnifying glass, it's coming up with unoriginal text, unoriginal text, unoriginal text. And if I click on that magnifying glass, it will give me information about why this is coming up as being unoriginal text. It's showing me this link where the text of this document is found, which is true. This is a document where I copied and pasted from this URL from National American. So it's good that it is coming up as unoriginal text because it is unoriginal text. The one caveat here is that Grammarly is only checking the open web, so it's comparing the writing here to freely available websites. If you have a student who's plagiarized from a journal article in a library database, though, that is not going to come up here unless that article is freely available online, and Grammarly is able to find that content. So it can definitely find some plagiarism. It's not going to find every case of plagiarism, though. It is a good start, though, for students. It can help them pay attention to those sorts of issues in their writing. I'm going to go back to the Grammarly home, and I just quickly want to point out that there are also some cool tools that Grammarly has available for students. There are apps. So there's Grammarly for Safari is the browser that I'm using, but there is also Grammarly for Chrome, for instance, if you're a Chrome user. And it just integrates Grammarly into your browser. It's not integrating the premium version of Grammarly, so you don't get all of the bells and whistles that you get if you copy and paste information here. But if I'm in, here I am in my Gmail, for instance, and I've just made this quick email, and Grammarly is turned on and it's pointing out that I've misspelled the word sincerely, so I can click on that to correct it. Grammarly also has a Microsoft Office plugin that students can download and use. Unfortunately, they don't have an Office plugin for a Mac, so I can't demo that for you here, but it is available and it's free to download for your students. So this is the basic tour of Grammarly and what it can do. I think it will be really helpful for students who need some assistance with their writing. I think it would be great as a tool for instructors to encourage their students before they submit an assignment to run it through Grammarly and to look at all of the suggestions that Grammarly has made. So students will be able to access the premium version of Grammarly using an access code that we will provide them. Graduate faculty will also be able to use the premium version of Grammarly using that same access code, which we'll provide you. If you have questions about using Grammarly, you can contact me, Sarah Stohr, at sastohr@national.edu, or you can call me. Grammarly also offers support. If you're logged in, there's just that question mark icon at the bottom that you can use to contact Grammarly. You can submit a request, or you can search for information on a particular topic if you need assistance. So I hope this has been a helpful introduction to this tool. We think that students will really benefit from using it, and we hope that you see the benefits of it in your courses that you're teaching and in your work with students. Have a nice day.